Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of my dogfights. And this one is against Smack in an F-15C. So the first fight is gonna be a short one. He's going into the vertical and he keeps flying straight. All I have to do is put my nose and yeah, he's gone. Second fight is gonna be a longer one, I guess. So he's going one circle with me. He really likes doing it. And then he changes. Like, he passes by me instead of going a nose on. And it just moves into a two circle. And I have no idea what's this static noise in the background, but it's gonna continue through the entire fight. So as you can see, he's wasting a lot of energy. He's just zooming by, but he doesn't keep his speed up. And that allows me a lot of nice shots on him. He got real slow here, which is really not good for an F-15. Like, he has a huge advantage on me. He could have pulled or extended and gained some speed. Instead, he keeps getting slow and allowing me shots. And he's shot such a huge target that, yeah, it just worked. And I could have killed him here, but I was too careful. And now it's a bit dangerous because I overshot, but he didn't capitalize on it. So he goes above, he tries to pull into me, and again that wasted a lot of his energy. He keeps pulling here and I'm lucky. That's exactly why you don't want to overshoot. But he didn't kill me, and now I have a chance to kill him, and I miss it again, and I overshoot again. But again, he doesn't capitalize on it. He's getting slow, and when we're slow, I have a huge advantage. Yeah, and I could have shot here. So you can see I'm flying almost at the stall. And I'm much better than him at doing it. And he's extending now, but it's too late for him. And again, lucky. I just keep missing him and killing shots. And again, I overshoot. He doesn't capitalize on that. And I'm lucky here again. You can see how slow he is. So now it's down to the two circle on the deck. I keep losing speed here because I'm pulling way too hard into him. So I'm keeping my lift vector in lead, which is a mistake here because it keeps collapsing the range. And as you can see, whenever I almost get a shot, it's a high aspect shot, and I end up overshooting him almost. Again, I pulled too hard here, and yeah, I could have lagged. What happened is I built up a lot of speed, and I'm not using it right. I could do something like a high yo-yo, keep myself still in lag. Now I have a lot of speed. I could have done a high yo-yo or something and just kept myself in a better position, but I keep going for a high aspect shot, and it paid off. I killed him. Again, could have done it much earlier. So let's go for another fight. Way too close there.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Okay, so we find ourselves in a merge that's a bit better for me, and he's again not committing to a single type of fight. He flies predictably and allows me to get nose on, and yeah, he loses a wing. Yeah, so that was a quick fight. Another close merge. We're into a weird one circle. I'm trying to keep myself in a control position above him, but I let my nose drop too low. I get a lot of speed, and now I can't turn as tightly as I'd like to. So I could have gone vertical, but I really didn't want to do it against an F-15. So I'm fast and I don't have visual on him. Not a good position to be in. Yeah, go out of burner, and now I notice that he has a shot on me. He doesn't capitalize on it. I'm trying to pull real hard to try and get him to overshoot or be unable to turn with me. But he's on my 6, he keeps shooting, and now he is in a really good position. And this is a mistake. And he uses this mistake. And he kills me. And you really don't want to reverse in front of his nose. Like, that's a basic mistake. Okay, another fight. Few shots to keep him honest. So again, I'm a bit slow, but it works here. So I allow that to happen. I keep myself inside his turning circle. It collapses the range a bit, but he's also quite slow there. So I'm not suffering from it. And being in a high aspect position like that allows me a few easy shots that again I miss because I suck at aerial gunnery. Now if I had some more speed here, I could have probably killed him. So yeah, you really don't want to be too slow. And he's extending a little bit, but now he's back into the turning fight. So again, he doesn't use the advantages of the F-15. So he has a much better thrust to weight ratio than me. So he could have used it, capitalized on my low speed, gone up, and there's no way I could have kept up. Instead, he allows me to drop my nose, get some speed, and keep staying in a good position relative to him. Now I have some speed, and I really try to use it. Again, try to get some lead. It didn't work. but I guess it spooked him. I'm wasting ammo here, and that's a reversal. That's a mistake on his part. Yeah, and I managed to own him. So again, the F-15 is a tank, but if you shoot it enough, you get to kill it. So yeah, he loses a wing. You kinda need it. Yeah, and it's a game over. And again, I'm trying to confuse him in the merge. But it doesn't seem to work. But still, he's nose on, and I managed to get him. He doesn't. Again, he's a very big target. He keeps trying to go on a frontal pass, and he's wounded. Still tries to go into the vertical. I'm trying to not overshoot. I could have killed him here. Instead, I allow him to pass me, and now we're into a sort of a two-circle. Again, he's trying to pull into me. So that doesn't work that great for him. Again, the F-15 is a tank, so even though he's trailing something, maybe hydraulics, maybe fuel, it's still a dangerous enemy. So yeah, you can see that I got complacent, and he gets a few shots, hits me, and the F-18 is not great at taking damage, so he gets to kill me. Next merge is another one circle that I try to turn into a two circle, and it works. Again, a bit too slow. Trying some shots here. He keeps flying predictably. That's not a good thing. He doesn't jink a lot, so he sees my nose here, and he does nothing. So if I was a better shot, he'd be dead now. Instead, I just keep on wasting ammo, and I'm getting too slow, so I can't keep up, and just doing some really desperate shots. Instead of dumping my nose a little bit, or unloading and letting the plane get some speed. Yeah, so you can see he's going into the stratosphere. He's trailing, and I'm very slow. The thing is that he's not using it. So I'm slow, he's fast and high, and he keeps circling me. But what he doesn't do is get into my control zone effectively, and that allows me to put him in a good position and go above his nose here. He did manage to land a few rounds on me. So you can see the HUD, the speed is stuck and the altitude is stuck, which isn't great, because now I don't know my flight conditions. I keep on wasting rounds, but he didn't kill me and I can still fight. And again, he's back to flying very predictably. I just can't get him. Really not a good fight. I finally score some hits. And again, this is a flying tank. Another hit in the wing, and it just keeps on flying. And I waste my last rounds. Yeah, so now I go to missiles. Just like, I really don't want to lose this fight. But we're too close for missiles. So yeah, I can't deploy them. What happens now is that he loses control. He goes down. I go down with him. I'm low on fuel. And I'm still in burnout, so not a good thing. But he's wounded. I could have tried a shot here. So now it's a race to the ground to see who crashes first. I'm out of fuel. Everything's down. And he keeps on going down. So I don't think he's in a really good position there. I showed you there the hits that I took. And a wing breaks off. He's down. He ejects. I decide to give him the skill as well. And I eject. Okay, next fight.
Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
So again, he goes up. I go up with him. He circles down. But I managed to stay in a control position. I decided to take some pot shots, and it worked. So he's wounded. I go in for the kill. He's really not in a good condition. And that's a kill. Bye bye, wing. So one more fight. Let's see. I go into the vertical. He goes down. This time I try not to get too fast, and I'm allowing him to get back to my altitude. So the thing is, he's a bit slower now. I'm at 350, 300 knots. So a good speed for this altitude, but he's again going down and getting speed up. So now he can't turn tightly. and I can keep up with him at this altitude. So this is exactly what happens. I'm now in control of the fight. I'm on his 6. He's finally jinking, but only once. And I managed to get some hits. So again, on his 6 now. Yeah, so again, he goes up, and I'm kind of fast here. And he's again flying straight. I can clip his wing, it goes off, and I win this fight.
Flight controls.
Yeah, I was trying
Flight
to
control.
finish him off here. Decided to move to a missile, and at this stage he just decides to punch out. So next fight. He goes up again. Not a bad thing to do for the F-15, but he's not doing it enough. And again, I'm not following him down. I'm trying to stay high and let him come to me. So what happens now is we're in a two-circle fight, and again I have an advantage here. I don't know why I did it, this reversal. So now we're in a one circle, and he is actually in a better position. Yeah, we both take ineffective shots, close in way too close. And it's back into a two circle. He pulls into me again, and again too close. So you can see he's pulling very hard, and he tries to get back into one circle. So what that does to him is drain his energy. So whenever he does it, he loses a lot of energy, and I can keep out of his way.
Flight controls.
Again, he
Flight
can
control.
land a lucky shot, but he's not doing a great job. Okay, so now I drop my speed, and I can actually turn better than him. He decides to use it, goes down, picks up speed, but he keeps flying straight. It's like I can say where it's going to be. I don't always manage to land a shot, but he's not surprising me. He doesn't create a lot of problems. Now I keep up above him, so I'm not in a chase. I'm just waiting for him, and he keeps coming into exact locations
Flight controls.
where I want him to be.
Flight controls.
So again, he's slow now, And I'm in a much better position. Because even if I overshoot, then it's going to be a vertical overshoot, which isn't as dangerous. Yeah, so now we're both slow. He can actually use it, and he doesn't. And I finally get some shots on him. You can see him diving there. I didn't see it, so I kept on looking for him. I was sure he's behind me, but somehow the radar did have a lock on him, and I found him again. So it's back to chasing him on the deck. I try not to get too fast, but I do.
Altitude. Altitude. Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
I really struggle to turn with him here. I could have extended a little bit. And again, I'm leading too much. I should put my lift vector in lag and get a better position. So we are now into the
Fuel
two circle.
low. Fuel
I'm
low.
a bit low on fuel. And because I'm leading so much, I keep overshooting. Now he gives me a present here and goes up, but he's not so fast, so I manage to get him and blow off both of his wings. And that's a win.